Absolutely. This is happening right now. This might be your last chance to get cheap Shiba Inu tokens. If you're interested in Shiba Inu or have Shib tokens, you simply cannot miss this movie. So, what's the latest news about Shiba Inu coins? How will this cause their value to change? Today in the video, I'll answer these questions and tell you about all the new information about Shiba Inus that will make them more valuable. It took me a long time to make this movie, so make sure you watch all the way through so you don't miss anything. And finally, before we go any further, this station gives away 1 million Shiba tokens every day. Following this channel, liking this video, and leaving a message with the hashtag Shiba Inu are all you need to do to enter. Have fun. Let's look at the map and see what the price of Shiba is doing on November 29th before we get to our subject, shall we? Shiba Inu costs about 827 units right now. The price of Shib has gone up 1.7% in the last 24 hours, and $137 million worth of it has been traded in that time. The token is also the 20th most expensive cryptocurrency right now, with a market cap of over $4.8 billion. Remember that these prices may have changed by the time you watch this movie. This is not financial advice. Also, click on the link in the description to check out our brand new Telegram account. Join the free group to learn more about the project. We just dropped a micro market cap gem that will go off the charts in value. The video for today is now ready. Shiba Inu changed their buying plan because fluctuation is still at 60%. This is the next thing that will stop the price of SHI. As you can see from the price chart, prices have been moving back up since the beginning of the week, when they went down a little. One breed, Shiba Inu, has tried its support levels again, bringing in buyers who wanted to stock up and drive up the price. It's important to note that many on-chain signs are currently showing that people are bullish, and traders are increasingly favoring long positions during this price volatility. SHI is still 60% volatile. Shibarium, the network behind the Shiba Inu meme coin, has been making big progress, which has changed the market for Shib. Notably, even though the price of Shib recently went down, there are more people who want to buy. This rise in purchases has caused the meme coin to recover and rise again. Shibarium has also seen a big change in the number of transactions it makes. The number of transactions on Shibarium went from 29,280 the day before to 43,690 on November 23. This was a huge milestone. But the most recent data from Shibarium scan shows that this number has gone down to 15,680. Shibarium has hit a major milestone by going over 4 million transactions. Into the Block says that Shiba Inu's volatility has stayed stable even during a market drop. This means that traders' interest has stayed the same during this time. As long as volatility stays above 60%, there is a chance for a strong comeback. A falling market value to realized value ratio also points to a good situation for buyers. Shiba Inu's MVRV has dropped from 1 to 0.429, which makes it more likely that users will keep their assets. A high MVRV ratio means that traders tend to sell, while a negative MVRV means that the asset is undervalued, which means that if all Shibs were sold at the present price, traders might lose money. What will happen with the Shib price next? It was tried by sellers to bring Shib's price below its 200-day exponential moving average on the 4-hour price chart. However, buyers stepped in, as shown by the recovery. Recently, the price of Shib has been trying to break above the nearby support levels in order to get back on track. Shiba Inu wants to rise above quick FID channels to make buyers feel more confident. Selling, on the other hand, is going to start when the market is at its highest point. A drop below the upward trend line will mean that more coins are being sold, which could lead to a bearish stabilization around 750 units. If you're still watching, please hit the like button. It doesn't cost anything and really helps the channel out. But don't stop watching to find out what's new with Shiba Inu and what the coin's future might hold. In this important measure, Shibarium is facing a moment of truth. Shiba Inu's layer based on Ethereum, to scaling solution Shibarium. A very strong response in the number of transactions it has seen since it achieved an impressive feat in this area. A recent report from U.Today said that Shibarium rose from 29,280 the day before to as high as 43,690 on November 24. Shibarium's check, on the other hand, shows that this number has dropped to 15,680 at the time of writing. The sharp drop shows that Shibarium is still mostly affected by an uncertain emotional pool. Total trades on Shibarium had been pretty flat and below the 21,000 level before the uptrend that began on November 19. The price of Shibarium only went above 21,000 once, on October 31, in the weeks before the November 19 rise. Since Shibarium came out in August, the system has been through a lot of ups and downs, but there are clear milestones to show for it. Shibarium has taken off and now has more than 4 million transactions. At the time this was written, this measure was still at 4,229,260. A total of 1,846,624 blocks have been made for this system. This is a small number compared to its peers, but it shows how strong and stable it is. Is Shibarium doing what it needs to do? The question of whether Shibarium is doing its job is a tricky one that needs to be looked at in its entirety. At the moment, Shibarium is not as good as its top competitors as a Layer 2 network. These include Arbitrum, Polygon, ZK Sync, and others. But because it gives the Shiba Inu ecosystem a name, its appearance has been a sign of hope for Shib and other projects that are connected to it. Numerous decentralized apps are now available on Shibarium, and to add to this, the main creator team. The group, led by Satoshi Kusama, has promised more unique solutions that can make the Shiba Inu protocol shine. But stay tuned, because we're about to show you what else has been going on with the Shiba Inu coin and how this will affect the project's value in the short and long run. It talks about 5 trends to keep an eye on for the next bull run. Shiba Inu has put out the 4th issue of Shib magazine. The Shib team has updated the ecosystem and shared some trends to watch for in the next bull run in the 4th issue of the magazine. The Shib team says that one of the biggest topics in the next bull run will be blockchain-based game projects. The team also said that tokenizing real-world goods will be the most important thing. Things like real estate and shares are already being tokenized by many banks. DeFi is another trend that the team thinks will catch on, as is social-fi, which is social media. Also, companies will be very interested in Layer 2 scaling and AI-based crypto solutions. The team also said that CoinMerge, a well-known decentralized market, would be supporting them. The site wants to move everything to Shibarium, which is Shib's Layer 2 network. In the 4th issue of Shib magazine, there was also news of a new prize for 7,000 coins. Shiba Inu says that 5,000 NFT were made in just 5 hours during the last round. Shiba Inu's lead developer talks about new ideas. Satoshi Kusama, the lead creator for Shib, talked about how the project got to where it is now, fully decentralized. Kusama said that the goal is to make the whole Shiba Inu environment run by democracy. Some of these are Shib, Bone, Leash, and Treat, which hasn't come out yet. The story says that everyone who owns a token will have the same say in how decisions are made. Kusama also